Hello and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview on this Derby day here at Madras as we start off the race preview of the first race, the AMM Arunachala Memorial Cup. This is a race for maiden horses 3 years old only. We have a look at the first runner coming up for scrutiny is number 3, Tudor. This is the horse which ran second on this occasion in the colors of royal blue. Well, did the running for most part of the journey and ended up finishing on a fine second. Lives to fight another day is Tudor. 8 will be Subjugate. Subjugate was the one who was almost in that mid pack in the silks of claret with gold epaulets and claret cap as Subjugate. Came and finished on 4th on the sorting with Subjugate finishing on a long way 4th, in fact, as Subjugate. Phoenix Star out of Hastale Vista is number 8, Subjugate. We wind up the preview of the first and move to the second race, the Division 2 of the Bangalore Turf Club Cup. Handicap for horses rated 20 to 45, distance run is 1200 meters. We have a look at the first runner will be Coir. The eventual winner in this race is Coir. Came and eventually won on this outing by a margin of 3/4 lengths, slipped into the lead, hard at work, given a couple of reminders, and ultimately just managed to win by closest of margins. 3/4 lengths was the verdict between the first two runners, but did manage to win is Coir. Arabian Gulf out of Intrigue as one tongue strap rated at 38. 2 will be Royal Dreams. Royal Dreams was the one who was in that mid pack, was Royal Dreams, sporting that brown cap, bouncing on the saddle, and Royal Dreams after that win in race number 31 ended up finishing on 5th out of 10 runners as Royal Dreams, sporting Blinker's tongue strap rated at 38 as number 2 Royal Dreams. The winner there being Royal Commander, and Royal Dreams ended up finishing 5th. 3 will be Striking Distance. Striking Distance was the one who came and finished on 3rd on the sorting as Striking Distance. The winner was a long way clear, in fact, winning by a margin of 10 1/4 length. And Striking Distance was the one who came and finished on 3rd on this occasion in this race, in race number 50, rated at 38 for basket bet. 4 will be Tifosi and number 9 Star Chieftain. These are the two runners. We have a look at Tifosi was the one who was leading the field and eventually held on to win by a margin of a half a length. Was Tifosi sort of top class out of Scuderia is the number 4 Tifosi's one tongue strap rated at 37, whereas number 9 in the card, that Star Chieftain, finished on 10th out of 11 runners. Pretty bad run coming in from Star Chieftain in this lone outing here, rated at 30's one tongue strap cross nose band. 5 will be Papa Rich and number 8 Phoebe Buffet. Well, Phoebe Buffet was the one who was traveling about 6-7 wide off the fence, sporting the silks of light blue with dark blue quarters as Phoebe Buffet. Was traveling almost in that mid pack was Phoebe Buffet and came and finished on 10th out of 13 runners. One tongue stop rated at 30, whereas Papa Rich ran 6th on this outing after that 4th in his previous outing. Ravanda was the one who was in that mid pack, angling for his run in between runners. Is out of one lucky day in out of Rava is number 6 Ravanda. This is the horse which ran 7th after that 6th in his previous outing. He ended up finishing on 7th out of 12 runners. Majestic Win was the winner of this race from Blinkers, rated at 35. Moment of Life was in the mid pack. Is that of Roy Murid out of Kohinoor Eye is a Moment of Life. This horse hasn't done anything much of note in both his outings. Is Moment of Life in this current season, having run twice in race number 4 and 17 and finished on off the frame on both occasions. For Blinkers tongue stop rated at 28. 11 will be Rajputana. Rajputana was the one in the colors of yellow with the grey sleeves is Rajputana. Finished on 8th on this outing. After that 7th in a previous outing by Angel Heart, ran 8th on this occasion is Rajputana. Him out of Satakshi is number 11 Rajputana, sporting the drop nose band rated at 28. 12 will be Full of Surprise. Well, Full of Surprise is the one which is in grey, which is the grey, you cannot miss it. Pinson out of Success Harris is Full of Surprise. He's been pretty consistent in his last two outings. Ran 4th and 3rd in his next outing behind Radical Revolution, and in this occasion ran 5th out of 14 runners. Is a Full of Surprise from Blinkers, rate 27. Queen Justitia. Number 14 in the card is Varanara out of Luscious is number 4, Queen Justitia, and all his 3 runs finished on 11th in all his 3 occasions. 11th again, 11th out of 14 runners in this again behind Desert Force is Queen Justitia's from tongue strap cross-nose span rated at 25. We move on to the third race, the Division 1 of the Bangalore Turf Club Cup. This is a race for handicap horses rated 20-45. Distance run is 1200 meters. We have a look at almost 4 runners coming up for scrutiny with Copper Queen, number 3 Star Fling, number 6 Shalem, and number 11 Highland Light. These are the 4 runners. Copper Queen is the one who came and finished on third right throughout and finished on the third itself is the Copper Queens from tongue strap rate 45. 3 Star Fling after the second in his first starting ran 6th out of 4. 11 runners in his next starting behind soaring high is the Star Fling from blinkers tongue strap rated at 43. Number 6 coming up for scrutiny will be Shalem. Shalem ran second after winning the race in his next 2 outings, ran second rated at 42. And also number 11 in the card, Highland Light, finished on 10th out of 11 runners rated at 33. Putting blinkers and cross nose band is number 11 Highland Light. 2 will be Star Convoy and number 10 Absolute Authority. Star Convoy was the one who finished on third on this occasion. This is race number 62 you're looking at. Finished on third out of 13 runners, third for most part of the journey, and finished on there itself is Star Convoys from tongue stop rate 45. Whereas number 10 Absolute Authority finished on 8th out of 10 runners rated at 34. From tongue strap is number 10 Absolute Authority. 4 will be Incredible Star, the one which was towards the rails, had that marginal lead, and then eventually ran third out of 9 runners, did all the running right in the final 150 meters and finished on third. Winner in his last outing is Incredible Star. When blinkers tongue strap hood rated at 42 is number 4 Incredible Star. 5 will be Rhiannon, waiting to pounce on the front runners, and got that opening right and finished on ending up winning this race. Back-to-back wins coming in from Rhiannon, and this is a fine win being produced by Rhiannon. 1.25 lengths of the margin of victory, rated at 42, sporting blinkers. 7 will be Oberon. Oberon is at a Phoenix Star out of Oasis Gold. Is Oberon finished on 7th, just 1 outing this season, and finished on 7th out of 11 runners, third for most for the journey, and ended up 7th out of 11 runners. Star Wishes was the winner, whereas Oberon finished on in that pack punch for tongue strap basket bit rated at 41. 8 will be Pacific and number 9 Protea. These are the 2 runners we go across to. Protea was the one who was up there in front, whereas Pacific being produced the widest of all, and Pacific ended up finishing on third on both the runs, ran third in this season. Third behind Incredible Star and third behind Coir is Pacific's tongue strap crosses band rated at 38. Protea on the other hand, well, this is another runner which ran fourth on both his outings, fourth behind Incredible Star and fourth behind Coir in race number 53 rated at 37. For tongue strap 13 will be Lady Blazer. Lady Blazer, the Juniper of unusual theme is Lady Blazer. Finished on 10th on this outing, 10th out of 12 runners, fourth for most part of the journey in the colors of black with gold. R in gold blocks is Gold Circle is number 13, Lady Blazer. Race number 40 finished on in that Pac-Man. Just be 2 home on this occasion is Lady Blazer. For blinkers rated at 30 is number 13, Lady Blazer. 14 will be Tender Rebel. Tender Rebel was in that 4th last position in the colors of dark green and white halves is Tender Rebel, who's had 3 outings this season and all his 3 runs disappointing, never showed up in the money, is Tender Rebel, and in this occasion finished on 11th out of 14 runners. Star Symbol, the winners, putting cross nose band rubber bit rated at 29. We move on to the 4th race, which is the Hyderabad Race Club Cup. Handicap for horses rated 20-45. Distance run is 1600 meters. We move on to the first runner coming up will be Grand Royal. Well, Grand Royal was the one in the colors of yellow with green epaulets, striped cap is Grand Royal. Finished on 4th on this outing, whereas the other 3 runners fought out the issue, and Majestic Win was the winner of this race. Whereas Grand Royal finished on 4th, winner of a race in race number 116 last season, winter in fact, is Grand Royal, on blinkers tongue strap rated at 42. 2 will be Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden was in the 3rd last position and ended up finishing on 9th out of 11 runners is Shield Maiden. This is the race where Soaring High literally trounced the opposition on this occasion, and Copper Queen finished on 3rd, whereas Shield Maiden ended up 9th on this occasion in race number 59 is Shield Maiden. Royal Gladiator of Blue Missy is number 2, Shield Maiden, rated at 42. 3 will be Sanctuary Cove. Sanctuary Co was very well positioned at the final 200 meters towards the rail side, starting to bridge the gap, but could only finish on third out of 14 runners is Sanctuary Co, where Desert Force was the winner of this race comfortably, and Sanctuary Co was the one who finished on third on this occasion. Third out of 14 runners, rated at 41 spoon tongue strap. 4 is Star Symbol, number 8 Salvo, and number 9 Supreme Excelsior. These are the 3 runners. Let's have a look at Star Symbol's credential. The eventual winner in this race is Star Symbol. Won in fine fashion on this occasion is Star Symbol. Is it of Planet Air, out of Rare and Gorgeous is Star Symbol. This is race number 57. You're looking at small blinkers tongue strap, rated at 41. Whereas the other runner in this race is number 8 Salvo. Salvo ran 4th on this outing, rated at 32 spoon blinkers tongue strap, and number 9 Supreme Excelsior. After that, twice 4th and once 3rd, ran 7th. This is certainly a poor performance coming from Supreme Excelsior, rated at 28 spoon blinkers tongue strap. Next runner will be number 5 Wise Dawn. Wise Dawn was the one in race number 38, finished on 5th on the starting, with Torbet winning this race by a margin of 2 3/4 of a length, and Wise Dawn ended up finishing on 5th. Brilliant Script comes in next. Very handily positioned is Brilliant Script, but ended up finishing on 4th on this occasion. 3rd behind Royal Commander, and in this occasion 4th out of 10 runners behind Royal Commander to the same horse which he lost out last time. Again finished on 4th to the same horse, Royal Commander, is Brilliant Script. What's the script out of Calcutta? Small blinkers tongue strap, rated at 37. 7 will be Divina. Divina was the one. The colors of blue with the yellow V, blue sleeves with the yellow spots and spotted cap is Divina. Sedgefield out of Dixie Dahalin is Divina, who started off his campaign with a 5th behind Wakeful, and in this occasion 3rd out of 11 runners. Tifosi was the eventual winner, rated at 32. Sporting drop nose band is number 7 Divina. The 5th race will be the Dr. M.M. Ramaswamy Memorial Trophy. Distance run is 1400 meters. We start off at COVE Castle, the Hyderabad Challenger. Well, this horse has been in tremendous form, having won in race number 107 in Mysore, beating Mauritania, and in his previous outing, winner in Hyderabad is COVE Castle. As I said earlier, winner is the horse which is in tremendous form is COVE Castle. Tongue strap, rated at 114. 2 will be My Opinion. This is the race where My Opinion lost it very narrowly. Half length was the verdict between the first 2 runners, and My Opinion warmed up far too late to finish on half length behind Cosmos, and the Bangalore St. Leger is My Opinion, and should run a mighty race. In fact, is My Opinion. Went down very narrowly is My Opinion in that occasion. Spun tongue strap, rated at 113. Cavallo Velisi. Well, this is another runner is Cavallo Velisi, who finished on 2nd, just about 2 1/4 lengths separating the first 2 runners. Prevalent Force was the one who extended the margin, and Cavallo Velisi could only finish on 2nd, rated at 110 is number 3 Cavallo Velisi. 4 will be Multifaceted. Yet another runner which showed tremendous form on that occasion is Multifaceted. Well, ridden out hands and heels and responded to the urgings, and won in fine fashion on that occasion is Multifaceted, winning by a margin of 2 1/4 lengths. Trounced the opposition is Multifaceted, beating Cosmic Ray, rated at 118. Spun tongue strap is number 4 Multifaceted. 5 will be Glorious Destiny, and number 6 Megasthenes is the next 2 runners. Glorious Destiny, after that 7th on the first starting behind My Opinion, finished on 2nd behind Tudor Treasures. Number 5 Glorious Destiny, rated at 96, whereas Megasthenes was the one who finished on 6th out of 7 runners, rated at 101. Varanara of Gold Bay is number 6 Megasthenes. 7 will be Victory Parade. Victory Parade was beginning to make us run strongly on the outside, slipped into the lead, and then ultimately emerged victorious to win by a margin of 1 1/2 length is Victory Parade. Top class out of Harmonica is number 7 Victory Parade. This is the horse which is coming from Hyderabad and from the stables of Donald Netto, and ended up eventually winning that race in Hyderabad is Victory Parade, rated at 106 on Blinkers basket bet. 8 will be Versailles. Versailles was the one who was in that back bunch, dropping out of contention gradually and finished on last on the sorting as Versailles. Is out of Green Coast, out of Delarose is number 8. Versailles, race number 36, finished on 8th out of 8 runners. Prevalent Force the winner, for Dexter Ringbet, rated at 87. 9 will be Flash Star. Flash Star was the one in the silks of red with the white swastika and sleeves and white cap is Flash Star. This horse has had 3 outings and all his 3 runs disappointingly ended up off the frame. The winner being a star symbol on this occasion, and Flash Star ended up in the ruck, rated at 28 from blinkers is number 9, Flash Star. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the feature event of the day, the running of the South India Derby Stakes Grade 1. Distance run is 2,400 meters for terms for Indian horses, 4 years old only. We have a look at number 1, Bold Legend. Bold Legend is the one, the Western India Challenger was the eventual winner in this race is Bold Legend, and won by a margin of 2.5 lengths, beating Luminous is Bold Legend. Win Legend out of Bold Reply is Bold Legend. Travelled about 4 deep, but came and emerged victorious to win by a margin of 2.5 lengths. One blinkers tongue stop rated at 43. 2 will be Cavallo, Vincente. Vincente was the one we have a look at. But let's start off at the first outing of Cavallo Vincente, where he finished on 6th behind Embrace, and subsequently ran 2nd. And in this occasion, 2nd behind Star Symbol is Cavallo Vincente. 2 and 3/4 separating the first 2 runners. One tongue stop rated at 34. 3 will be Giant Star, 4 Hope Island, and number 8 Timur, and number 9 Vachan. These are the 4 runners we look at. Giant Star was the one which put in that spirited run and came and finished on a fine 3rd on that outing. Just about long neck short head separating the first 3 runners. Timur was the one who has been produced about 5-6 wide, putting that green cap, and Vachan poking through in between runners, and these 3 runners got down to serious business, and ultimately Timur was the one who emerged victorious, with Vachan finishing on 2nd and Giant Star finished on 3rd, and that's the order as they went past the winning post. Hope Island could only finish on in that mid-pack. Illustrious Ruler. Illustrious Ruler sporting that red cap, just given a tap or so, but the response was none, and just came on and finished on 4th, where Desert Force had already wrapped up that race well clear, and Illustrious Ruler could only come and finish on 4th on this occasion in race number 67, sporting a hood rated at 25 is number 5, Illustrious Ruler. 6 will be Rubik Star. Rubik Star was the one who was trailing the field on this occasion, and Rubik Star finished on 5th out of 5 runners. In fact, is Rubik Star. This is the race number 35 of the Pune season, and Rubik Star in race number 35 finished on 5th out of 5 runners on this occasion. Sporting tongue strap, Rubber Bit rated at 35 is out of Corporate Jungle. Out of Olympic Skater is number 6, Rubik Star. Sporting Memories was the eventual winner in that race, and this is race number 76 you're looking at. We move on to the next 2 runners. We have a look at is number 10 Born Queen and number 12 Successor. Well, Born Queen is the one is the horse which is in tremendous form, in fact having won 4 on 4 occasions, and with plenty in saddle. Won by a effortless margin was Born Queen, rated at 60, whereas Successor finished on 2nd in the Oaks. The 7th race will be the Royal Western India Turf Club Cup. This is a race for handicap horses rated 60 to 85. Distance run is 1,000 meters. We have 3 runners with number 1 Bora Bora, 2 Oscar's Thunder, and number 10 Priceless Ruler. Let's start off with Bora Bora's credential. After that win on the first occasion, ended up 5th out of 12 runners is Bora Bora, leading the field, and then ran 5th on this occasion for blinkers tongue strap rated at 83, whereas number 2 in the card, Oscar's Thunder. Oscar's Thunder finished on 2nd on this outing is Oscar's Thunder. Well, battled out and slipped into the lead for a slight while, and then ultimately Oscar's Thunder finished on 2nd. Never Again was the one who flew in the last part, came in once for blinkers basket rate 78, and number 10, that's Priceless Ruler, finished on in that back bunch. Next 3 runners will be 3 Royal Currency was up there in front. RUTBEDAAR was being produced about 6 wide, and trailing the field was Royal Prestige, number 12 in the card. So Royal Currency was the eventual winner in this race, kicked on gamely to win by a margin of a length, although Durango was the one who was bridging the gap on every stride, but Royal Currency managed to win by 1 length, putting Rubber Debate rated at 78, whereas number 6 in the card, RUTBEDAAR, finished on ending up 12th on this outing is RUTBEDAAR's tongue strap. Cross nose band rated at 73, and number 12 coming up for scrutiny will be Royal Prestige, finished on 13th, rated at 66. Total gallery rate of La Bella Vita is number 12, Royal Prestige. Number 4 will be Abira. The Bangalore Challenger. Abira is at a win legend of Eastern Summit is number 4 Abira. This is race number 28 you're looking at. Finished on ending up second on the starting. Golden Oaks was the runaway winner, winning by a margin of 4 3/4 lengths, whereas Abira could only finish on seconds from Tank Stop Crossnose Band, rated at 74. 5 will be D Warrior. D Warrior. This is the Mysore Challenger. D Warrior late Stormy Atlantic is D Warrior, who's had 2 outings. Started off his campaign in Mysore with a 4th being Turf Legend, and in this occasion ended up finishing 7th being Goldfield is number 5 D Warriors. From Tongue Stop rated at 73 is number 5 D Warrior. Number 7 is God's Plan, waiting to launch an assault, and back-to-back wins coming in from God's Plan. On for his third, in fact, is God's Plan. Later more out of Stravalia is number 7, God's Plan. Winner in race number 5, beating Dominant, and repeated that winning form, beating Glorious Land is number 7, God's Plan. This is race number 43 you're looking at, where Spring Tongue Stop rate 72. 8 will be Miss Lucasi. Miss Lucasi is at a King Ducat of Al Kazima is number 8, Miss Lucasi, who started off on a winning note in race number 25 and subsequently ran 8th behind Mystic Bay, 8th behind in his next starting, and in this occasion won on by a margin of 1 1/4 lengths from Brinker's Tongue Stop rated at 70. Star Guitar is the one we have a look at. Star Guitar, after the third on the first starting, ended up finishing 6th. Be an Emissary is Star Guitars for Tungster Basketball, rated at 69. Number 11 will be Glorious Fire, and number 13 Pretty Gal are the 2 runners. Let's have a look at number 11's credential. Glorious Fire was a winner in previous season, having won on 2 occasions, but this run finished on 12th out of 12 runners behind Never Again, rated at 66, whereas number 13 Pretty Gal, yet another runner, hasn't shown any form at all as Pretty Gal, finished on 10th out of 12 runners, rated at 65. We move on to the last race, the Turf Authorities Cup. Handicap horses rated 40 to 65. Distance run is 1400 meters. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be Breaking Bonds. Breaking Bonds was the one was almost in the 3rd position and then ended up finishing on 6th out of 12 runners, dropping out of contention. But the winner quickened well of the all-important in Night Hunt and won by a margin of 4.5 lengths. Breaking Bonds finished on 6th. Winner in his last outing is Breaking Bonds, rated at 63. 2 will be Demerara, number 3 Comanche Brave, and number 6 Torbet are the 3 runners we have a look at. But let's start off with the first runner, Demerara. This is the horse which was up there in the 2nd position and finished on 3rd out of 7 runners on this outing is Demerara. Penang was the one who got that lovely run in between runners to come and eventually emerge victorious. 3 Comanche Brave finished on 6th out of 7 runners, rated at 56, putting Pacify Blinkers is number 3 Comanche Brave, and number 6 Torbet. Torbet, after that win in race number 38, finished on 2nd, 3/4 in separating the first 2 runners, rated at 55, putting side cheek pieces. Torbet. 4 will be NEKHBET. NEKHBET was the one. Well, almost in that 5th position is NEKHBET, and finished on the 5th itself is NEKHBET Gallantry, the winner of this race, and winner in his last outing is NEKHBET in race number 143 in last Mumbai run is NEKHBET's Tongue Stop rate 56. Renegade comes in next. Renegade was the one won very fluently on that occasion is Renegade, winning by a margin of 2 1/4 lengths. Came and went past smoothly up there in front and won this race by 2 1/4 lengths. Is Renegade. Is it of Royal Gladiator? A Mischievous Rose is number 5. Renegade Spring Crossnose Band, rated at 55. Star Glitter, number 7 in the card. Trailing the field was Star Glitters that of Samid, that Persian Delight is number 7 Star Glitter. This is race number 22 you're looking at. Ended up 10th out of 12 runners, 10th right throughout. Never improved at all is Star Glitter, and finished on 10th out of 12 runners, rated at 53. Sporting Blinkers is number 7 Star Glitter. 8 will be Ganton. Well, 9 we have a look at. Let's move on to the next runner. We don't have the footage of Canton. 9, that's Pirates Love. That's the last runner for the day, who was a horse which won 2 races in last season, but this run ended up 10th out of 13 runners being Born Queen. This is the 1000 guineas run you're looking at, where Pirates Love finished on 10th, rated at 48 is number 9 Pirates Love. I hope you have a good day at the races tomorrow, and wishing you all a happy Pongal. Thank you from all of us.